What's up, everybody? We're back. Lord of the Rings Adventure Card Game Campaign 3, The Witch King's Grasp. Now, hope we don't run into the Witch King, but I mean, our doors are up for anything. You know we're ready for it. But it looks like we're going to Bree. Quest 1, Burglary in Bree. You arrive in Bree to find the village in turmoil. Bandits lurk in the shadows, robbing with impunity. Gripped by fear, and residents seek someone to drive off the thieves. You know what? The dwarves are just those kind of residents. We don't live here, but we love Bree. We do not like thieves. Let's get the dwarves. Sheriff Dwarf. Let's do it.
Mr. Butterbush, sir.
Nob called breathlessly as he ran into the common room of the prancing pony.
There's been another robbery, this time at the stables.
Parliament ran out of the kitchen at the sound of Nob's voice, his words rushing out in a torrent.
You don't say. That's a bad business with all these black-hearted men about Bree. I do hope that Bob's all right. Oh, but I forget he's off helping his old nan, so he wouldn't be at the stables, would he?
A gravelly voice spoke up from the end of the room.
A robbery, you say? Anything valuable taken?
This was Bill Fernie, who was hanging about more and more at the pony these days, talking to all manner of folk at odd hours. Parliament did not like the man.
It was a comb. Bob bought it from one of those men that's always lurking about the town selling odds and ends.
Nob answered.
He asked me to check on it.
Bill surprised Parliament by slapping his hand on the table and shouting,
Skullduggery! I'll post a reward for its return myself.
After a long journey, you've arrived in Bree, the chief village of Breeland, just before dark, and looking for a bit of food and a bed for the night. Upon entering the town, you instead find closed shutters and side-eyed glances from folks who hurry past you on the way to their own beds. The setting sun casts dark shadows over the village square. In the distance, you hear the town gate being closed. From the darkness around you, hooded figures emerge, brandishing clubs menacingly in their hands.
Let's see what valuables they got.
One of the brigands tells the others as they close a circle around you. You and your companions are not so easy pickings, though, as you put hands to your own weapons.
Dean, son of Nain! Allow me to lend a hand.
I shall claim full amends for every fall and stubbed toe.
Try to rob some heavily armored dwarves? Are you kidding me, man? What we got? Spear wall's pretty good. I don't think we need help the squire. Here, I don't need him. I don't think we need feint. They didn't look too tough. Feint over spear wall. I saw it too. I'll keep him, like him an ally in the hand. I mean, I can fax. This isn't bad. If I get some more dwarves to play. Defeat every bandit. So, I mean, I could just play spear wall and kind of clean house. See, we got guard, range. What? -1 power every time cut person deals damage. Revenge. Turned any lost. Interesting. Range. I mean, we can prevent all damage this turn. Because I'm not going to play any of these guys. I mean, they're 4, 5, 5, 4. Dwarven Axe can play next turn. Though, I hate going next turn with just 3. I could just save the 3. Take some of the damage. Or put on the Dwarven Axe. To Dwalin or Gimli here. And they can just, like, destroy somebody. I'm gonna play Spear Wall. I'm gonna take the early damage. Treachery card, alright. Ain't too bad. +1, who's that on? Him? Alright, so we're definitely killing him. We don't need any extra threat. Just +1 in general, okay. He's still got 2 left. I can't play anything, so let's just end this guard guy.
I'll be back, you'll see.
He's not gonna do any damage, so not worried about it. Another treachery card. He's almost guaranteed if I play any of these cards, they're canceled. Or at least the event card. Another axe is good. Remove guard, protect, and stealth from every character this round. Okay, well, that doesn't help. you at all. Let's, he's gonna attack. Like, I can't stop him. So let's kill this guy. He's gonna steal one, but we'll kill him with Dwarven Axe. Oh, okay, I was about to say, why do you gain the extra? But that's why. Dwarven Axe on Gimli. That's both true. Return one round. Return the attachment. And by return, you mean discard. Okay, you got one left. Another treachery card. Try to put this back on Gimli. And we'll kill that guy. Getting our one back.
You win. For now.
What's this? One of the bandits dropped something. You pick up the strange-looking item. It seems to radiate a sense of dread at your touch, as if the thing were warning you of some impending doom. Still, you hang on to the item, hoping that you uncover its source and at least learn more about its purpose. Interesting. I mean, we can go play Help the Squire. I'd rather just keep the thing. Well, he's got one. I could play this, try to cancel it, but I think I'm going to commit fate here and then travel.
In the dim light, you make out a notice affixed to a wooden post.
Good folk of Bree, the robberies and whatnot of late cannot further be abided. I offer a reward for the return of all items gone missing, so I can get them to their rightful owners. See B. Fernie at the Prancing Pony.
You find the place quickly. A bustling inn in the center of town. The proprietor, Barlaman Butterbur, directs you to a darkened corner where Bill Fernie sits, a tankard in his hands. He doesn't appear to be much, a nervous man with a shifty gaze. He tells you that men have been arriving in town selling trinkets, only to have those same items stolen soon after.
Oh, strange bods and bits, with not much value,
He says.
As an upright citizen of Bree, I feel it's my duty to get these items back to their rightful owners. I got money, but I don't got muscle, see?
When you offer him the item you recovered in the square, he smiles and tosses a few coins on the table.
The citizens of Bree thank you for your assistance.
Bill tells you piously, though you suspect a hint of sarcasm in his voice.
There's plenty more coin if you can find the rest.
You aren't interested in the money, but can smell that there's something more afoot here than at first notice. You might be able to help the good folk of Bree if you continue to investigate.
Bob the stable boy was robbed the other day. You can visit the stables and ask him about it.
Bill informs you.
Or you can check out the abandoned manor at the edge of town. There's something suspicious about that place.
A choice. Should we talk about the stable boy? He was just recently robbed. Alright. Let's talk to him, and then I'll make a part 2 where we do this one, so we get to see both sides.
The boys gave Jed the name Stick because of his lanky frame and scrawny arms. Still, he had come to like the name, just as the boys came to respect his leadership. Even Ratchet noticed and made Stick his lieutenant, sending him to lead the boys on raids. Stick liked the responsibility, so when Ratchet told him to watch the stables, watch he did, though he and the boys got bored watching the town sleep. Bob the Hobbit, who tended the stables, returned after dark. He'd be asleep not long after, as he did most nights. Stick had watched the stables many times before this. The rest of the evening passed uneventfully. Earlier, Stick had to shush the boys as they shared a bit of the local drink with one another. But then, the night grew eerily quiet. It was just past midnight when they saw a party of strangers approach the barn. Outsiders, no doubt. That could be trouble.
Let's greet the newcomers, boys.
Stick whispered to the men around him.
Time to knock heads.
You decide to search the stable. With the lateness of the hour, it's silent, but for the occasional swish of a horse's tail. Suddenly, a low rumble begins to sound from a pile of hay. You approach cautiously, as the sound becomes a snort. The source is a sleeping hobbit, just visible under the straw. He jumps with a start, visibly frightened by your intrusion.
It's just me, Bob.
The young hobbit stammers out.
I work here in the stables. With the horses,
he says, as if that wasn't already obvious. You tell Bob your mission to find the bandits and recover their stolen wares.
They stole my comb I bought my old nan,
he explains.
I was going to give it to her today when it came up missing. I bought it from a tall man up Archit Way.
His expression changes as he holds up a pointing finger.
That man! There!
You turn to see a tall, skinny man and several hooded companions with him.
What do we have here, fellas?
He asks them as they each pull a cudgel from their cloaks.
Don't mess with the Northgate gang!
I'll show you not to mess with Bob.
Defeat bandit enemies until you recover 2 stolen artifact cards in this location in 1 random bandit in your play. Okay. Who's messing with Bob? I'm just kind of here. Bob, dude. This is Bob. And resolve 1 random hazard. That's pretty good. Deal 4 damage to 1 random enemy. Oh. And +1. Oh. That's what you do. That's kind of funny. Alright. Yep. You cannot engage objectives while he is in play. Keen-eyed bouncer. Well, I'm not doing it. He's going to do it. I should probably put 2 than the 1, even though he steals 1. I'm not really worried about that. Let's get rid of the guy here.
I give up.
It's junk. It does nothing. It just fills my hand full of junk.
We'll teach you a lesson.
Oh my gosh. No, Bob! With a sickening thud, Bob is clocked over the head, and falls like a felled tree. Though he's only knocked out, a lump is already forming and will no doubt become deeply purple in the days to come. Yeah, I see that.
I see stars.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Bob. It was not my intention. But don't you worry.
I shall aid you, my liege.
Yeah, I'll take the 1. I'm not worried about it.
Hand over the loot.
2 guys is ranged. Alright, let's get rid of you.
I give up.
That's stolen item. Defeat bandits, enemies increase once okay. Gain star wall. Not worried about that. Show you one of these. Okay. Well, I mean, I got no items. I can kill him. Or I could do 4 damage to 1 random enemy. Hopefully, yeah. He's out, so let's just go. Hopefully it's him. Alright, well that's fine too. How'd you play him? You had 0. Oh, new round. I just kind of came into play. I ain't taking no damage this turn. I guess I'll take 1 at least.
Here, take it back.
Does nothing. Okay.
Take it.
More junk. Okay. That's not what I look for, guys. I don't like how they're acting like they don't know what I'm looking for. It's bothersome. What's this one do? Exhaust my enemy through the next round. You came to +1 encounter? Ha! That's great. Junk. Oh.
Your body or your life.
What did we just activate over here? Let's see it. Grant +1 to summon every time a bandit deals damage this round. Your enemy's attack is such a distraction, as much distraction as aggression. As I swipe anything of value within reach, even in the thick of a fight, it seems bandits never forget their first vocations. Theft. thieves. Well. Take care of this guy. Let's take care of this guy.
Here, take it back.
Oh, hey. Discard one card. Junk. Deal.
Stick your nose somewhere else.
I'll take that.
I give up.
Okay. Complete the goal. Yeah, you get +1. I'll go straight into travel. Or let's get this son of a boy so he didn't drop below 6. I'll take the 1. That's kind of a bummer. I would have happened anyway if I traveled. We can get rid of the junk, or we can hold it. I don't know if these do. It's just a stolen item. Who knows what it does, really? Let's clear him. Actually, I should have just traveled. I don't know why I was doing that. What are you gonna play? Yeah.
You've wandered into some trouble?
Yeah, I messed up. Played the wrong... I didn't mean to attack me. Treachery card, yeah. Travel.
Ratchet counted his money one last time before dividing it up in piles to give to the boys. They had done well. It had been his idea to sell the items they acquired in the Barrow Downs, and his idea to steal them back again once sold, so they could do it again in another town. This was his best scheme yet, and would keep his gang rolling in coin. Orders in the Barrow Downs were to turn in all the best bits, but Ratchet saw that he and the boys were only allowed to keep trinkets for themselves. He was too greedy to let that go on, so he gathered the fellas he considered the most like-minded and stole away with the best loot they could take from the camp. On the road, he'd proven to be a natural leader, so the boys made him boss of their own gang. There he came up with this scheme to fleece the good people of Bree, and soon he'd do the same to folks in Archet and Staddle. A loud creak from outside snapped him from his task. He signaled to the boys. Let's have a look-see.
Your fellowship arrives outside what appears to be an abandoned manor house. It's seen far better days. You make out a dim light from inside, giving hint that the house is not as abandoned as it first appears. Slowly, carefully, you make your way onto the wooden stair to the main entrance. As you reach for the door, one of your party steps on a rotting timber with a loud creak. Everyone pauses as you look at one another, knowing that you are now discovered. Sure enough, from within the house comes a set of voices. Then the forms of men and hobbits clad in hoods come bursting forth from all around. Their leader, a large man with his face obscured in shadow, emerges with a laugh.
Nobody's home, see?
They clearly want you to leave, but you clearly came here for answers. Each of them carries a club or cudgel, brandished with hands jeweled with ill-gotten gems. These are the men you've been looking for.
Defeat bandit enemies until you recover 2 stolen artifact cards in this location. 1 random bandit in your play. Okay. Squire. Not so helpful at the moment, Squire. Well, I can clear him. Nose fat, or I can do it with Gimli. Well, let's do it here. We're gonna get +1. Oh, nice. That's a really good card. Good thing I get that junk card. I get +1. Awesome.
That'll clean your block.
Crack some skulls.
I don't mind taking the -1 because I'll get it back once I defeat him. I'll go ahead and get rid of this 2 guy because I don't want to take 2 damage anywhere. He's 7 to play with. It's kind of rough. And junk. It does nothing. Yeah, I'm going to discard the junk. Okay. Taking 1's not bad. Let's, 3. I'm gonna throw him out here. He can discard cards to gain fate and power. Gain guard. Okay. So, I wonder what these do. A stolen item. I mean, does it do anything, though? I think I'm going to discard. Oh, it doesn't even let me choose it. Oh, I'll get rid of this one, then. That's fine. +1 power, +2 fate. And +1. I really want to do that, then. Wait, help the squire out here.
Bow to your service.
I cannot engage things. I have to defeat him first. Oh, man. He's got guard. Oh, man. Definitely getting the +1 then. We're definitely taking 2 somewhere. So either take the +2, don't worry about the guard right now, and commit them to fate to get the Breland's Rejoice, +1 to each player every time bandit is defeated this round. That's actually not bad. I actually only have to commit 1 of them. No point in attacking him taking 1 damage, I think. I'll take the 2. Why not? Why take 3?
Stick your nose somewhere else.
Alright,
Okay.
you're done.
Come in and get to 5. Yeah, well, you're playing some good stuff. What's 5 do? Gain 1 artifact after defeating the next bandit. Okay. Oh no, I don't want to do it now. I will hit the checkpoint. I need to see what these do, actually. In phase, we'll gain 2 threats. Guy with guard enters play. That's a really good card. This guy right here blocks these up. That's okay. That's good. That's good. Alright. So I got 2 guys with guard. He's going to swing in for 2. Get him first. I guess I'll take him out with Gimli. Ratchet escaped. What? Ratchet saw that he wasn't going to win this fight. Being an old survivor, he knew when to cut his losses and run. He managed to slide out of view unseen and slip into the shadows. He'd gather up what boys he could and move on. He figured Bill Fernie was the cause of his troubles. He'd get his revenge, but first he'd cook up a little distraction at the prancing pony. You better not.
We'll teach you a lesson. Take it. We'll teach you a lesson.
They're going in on the king. I don't like that. It won't let me play the artifacts now. I wish I would have played those. And oh my gosh, another one? Alright, we'll go here.
Here, take it back.
I should just commit and travel. So commit to fate. Commit to fate. Now we're looking at what? We're going to ally with guard and okay. Let's see what's next. Yeah, it's gonna happen either way.
Bill Fernie was worried. His contacts were pushing him to find and return the missing items stolen from the Barrow Downs camp. He had no idea why they wanted these specific items or what they would be used for, but experience had taught him that his contacts were not the kind of people you crossed lightly. That stupid Ratchet was behind all this. He just knew it. But he didn't have the muscle to take on the gang directly. That's when he came up with a reward idea. He only needed the items on his list back. No more, no less. So, if he could get them back at the loss of a few coins, or get some locals to bash a few of the gang's heads without having to take them on directly, so much the better. He had friends who would deal with Ratchet, but first he needed to get the items back on the road to the Barrow Downs. Otherwise, they'd send someone else to take care of things. And that would be the end of old Bill Fernie. Bill wasn't about to let that happen.
Having recovered the missing items, you make your way back to the prancing pony. only to find some rough-looking folk surrounding Bill Fernie's table, while Barlaam Butterbur looks on nervously.
I don't want no trouble in my inn,
he tells them defiantly, though the tremble in his chin betrays his fear.
Stay out of this if you know what's good for you in keep.
One of the men snarls.
Fernie here has some explaining to do, setting the whole town after us.
Fernie swallows hard, but then notices your arrival.
Ah, and my associates.
He smiles a reptilian grin as he waves his arm to indicate your group.
Perhaps you should take this up with them.
The men turn as patrons in the bar divide into folks who wish to hide and those looking for a good excuse for a brawl. Someone smashes a bottle, and pandemonium ensues.
It's pandemonium! Oh, you guys remember that guy. New mechanic. Battle of Wills. A battle of wills is in conflict between a character and enemy, based on willpower rather than health. Your character engages the enemy, dealing its willpower as trauma against the enemy's willpower. You defeat the enemy if trauma reduces its willpower to 0. In a battle of wills, cards with defeat effects do apply to enemies, and effects that increase or decrease a unit's own willpower can be used. As this is not a physical attack, block, and cards that apply progress have no effect. Interesting, interesting. Return every artifact and defeat Rabble Rouser. Like, you remember this guy? Didn't we have him in, what was it? It was the mirror? Gladio's mirror? Summon 2 pickpockets. Amid the jostling impressive conflict, a trio of figures settles in upon you. Their ill intent is clear. Fleeting arrival, -1 to each player, grant +1 to each player. Wow, I'm 0 now. Cram's good. So you got rid of my reserves, basically. These guys have guard. We're fighting against their will? What's this? Locked. Okay, take 1 random artifact from 1 player's hand. Summon 1 random bandit minion. Oh, crap. I should have been playing those. 211. Summon 2 drunken brawlers. Restricted. Drunken brawlers are in play. Whoops. What is you? Rebel Rouser. Okay, drunken brawler. So these are patrons. So, do I do this? Yep. Get rid of that willpower. Oof. Oof indeed. I could put a shield. Who do we protect? I got Cram. If I play the shield, I can't play Cram. And also I have Ever Vigilant. I could Cram him back. And then Ever Vigilant up someone else later as well. No one's going to have 2. I mean, that's just the thing. I'll Cram him right back up real fast. Because he can just X these guard guys. And then Ever Vigilant back up to take out this guy as well. And I just keep getting power each time, so it's almost like a freebie. Well, actually, you know what we need to do real fast? Let's take out one of these guys. Because I want to take this extra 1. Yep. Ever Vigilant. Deal 1 damage, that's fine. Yeah, that happens. He wouldn't be bad to play right now. He doesn't beat these guys, but he'll help here. He plays for 3, he nets 2. I won't be able to play the shield. I kind of need the shield for Gimli, actually. He's just getting kind of low. Ready 1 minion. Okay, that's fine. And gain surge. That was good. That was good. I was going to use him to discard the artifacts. Let's go here. Because we're fighting with willpower there. I gained my 1. I got 4 and 2. I should probably use summon. How many? You're going to summon 1. You're going to summon 2. Can't do anything about it. I could put in 6 into him, actually. Or should I clear out the pickpockets? Wait, I got fate cards. Hold on. +1. I should have been doing that, actually. Choose defeat 1 minion or deal 3 damage to 1 fill-in. Summon 1 randomly with guard. I can defeat one villain. I can defeat him real fast. I mean, I could do this, right? And then I could just defeat him. I'd grant me 1, gain 3, and play Dwarven Warrior. But it would cost me 5. So I'd be down to 2. Let's end the phase, and then do these at the beginning of the turn. Let's see what happens. Let's see what's going on. Got the Drunken Brawlers, yep. Now dashes out from the kitchen, his cheery expression turning grim as he sees the brawl erupting in the common room. Oh my, he says, this just won't do. Ever protective of the inn and its owner, the Hobbit pushes up his sleeves and joins the scrap.
May not be fast, but I get there all the same.
Oh, Greenwood Defender too? And another shield? You know, I don't hate this. Knob, you got buff. What happened, bro? Alright, let's do this. Because we auto beat him. We gain 1 for that. Sure, whatever. That's awesome. Gimli takes care of this guy. We gain 1 from him. 2-5 with guard. Okay. Play the Greenwood Defender real fast. He auto against guard. Protect my squire. No point in anybody just dying. We play the Dwarven Warrior now because he'll actually. Oh, no, right there. Should be free. Yeah, and +1. Oh, you passing fool. You fool. Right, you're gonna go there. I didn't do the thing. That's fine. It's fine. So I got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. I can't attack him. What is the restriction? A Drunken Brawler's in play. Not anymore, there's not. So I got 6. I could put the Gondorian Shield on somebody. But probably him, he's got guard. Or play another Dwarven Warrior. Would still net me 1. Right? Oh, cancel that. Never mind. I don't want to do that. He's got guard already. He's got guard. Yeah. You know what? Can you hold that shield? Oh, man. Unfuckwithable. Play an artifact. Oh, nice. Alright. Put 6 into him. In the face. I might use it with this one, I wonder. Oh, Commanding Authority? You get +1 in there. Probably sweet. Trigger the upkeep ability for each Drunken Brawler. What was at first a carpentively organized melee organized melee devolves into sheer pandemonium as a drunken Bree townsfolk join in. From every direction, patrons flinging themselves into the fray with glee unique to the deeply vested. You know what? I'm not good at words, you guys. It's embarrassing, but
stand down or fall down.
You know what? Everybody has their strength. I got Vexed Axe Hand. Let's get rid of this guy. Let's get rid of this guy. He's got 3. Killed him. Okay, it's fine. I gotta get rid of him. Ever vigilant of him, maybe. See what he plays. Okay, I'm not worried about that. Do that there. 1. Ooh. Oh, I mean, it doesn't matter anymore, really. Because you can take out him. And wait. Gimli. Oh. Away in darkness. Bill takes the last of the stolen items from you, putting them into a bag he had been carrying with him. With a simple thanks, he takes the bag and runs out of the back of the inn without a thought to the reward he had promised. Final counter. I should defeat him. Oh, Gimli's gonna do it. Baruch Kazad! And we complete the quest.
The last crash of a bottle and the thump of a knocked out tough falling to the floor, the fight ends.
That Bill Ferny's a bad man, I tell you.
Barlaam Butterbur shouts. He rises from behind the bar, knob clutched in one arm protectively, and a thick wooden club in the other.
He's run off. If you want a reward, you need to track him down to get it.
Before you can respond, the front door opens, ringing a small bell set above it. The tall man you fought at the ramshackle manor comes in, hands over a large bloody gash across his belly, his skin pale as moonlight. He looks first to Barliman, and then to you and your companions, before falling to the ground, stone dead.
Murder!
Gasps Barliman as he stands over the body.
Was he using Bob as a shield? It said he had him in one hand and the clutch and the club in the other. But murder? Murder and Bree. Ooh, a dwarf, you guys. A dwarven sellsword. Block. In. Gain 1 power automatically or grant fleeting to the dwarven sellsword. So you have to pay 1 for him at the end of each round. A 2 for a 2/0, a 6. I don't know. I don't like losing 1 power every turn for a 2/2/6. It's interesting. See, we got kind of messed up there. He played that one event that gave that guy +2. He would have been fine. What if everyone's using trigger fleeting for items for return the items result? See, I think I accidentally activated that. I thought I was doing the right thing by getting those out of my hand, but I guess not. Alright, guys. That was the burglary at Bree. In Bree. We're moving into what? Oh, the murder most foul. Alright, the dwarves are on a quest to figure out what is going on in Bree. Who's murdering people? Who's thieving people? We're going to get to the bottom of this. We are detective, sheriff, deputy dwarf. That's it. Sheriff, detective, deputy. Right there, in that order. That's how it goes. Those are the dwarfs. But alright, guys. Hope you liked the video. Subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you